What's up, man?
Not a whole lot.
You let them know what's going on?
Yep. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Be different, but you know we're still the same people. Back again, you know we still talking topics. So once again, what's up? What's poppin'? It's Roll Up with Derek, and you know we always killing it. It is instrumental, and no matter, it's just so legit. Cause the flow is unparalleled, and the wordplay is so slick. It's so swift how I'm coming. Yeah, you know I'm coming correct. Every time I'm on the mic, you know I'm catching that wreck. Cause I respect the game, and I came to play. But I don't play none, so just let me say some. Everybody wanna know how I got this way. It's just the shit that I've been through, homie. The shit that came my way made me who I am. So I'm just here to talk and tell some stories. And I got Derek on the boards with me. So say what's up to the people, homie. And I got Derek on the boards with me. So say what's up to the people, homie.
What's going on?
Not a whole lot, man. Just laying it down, I guess. That's just all it is.
Season 2.
Yeah. Is it season 2 or are we still in season 1?
Season 1. Season 2 is yet to come.
Season 2 is yet to come, but maybe soon. Who knows?
It's en route.
It is.
It is en route, regardless.
Yeah. Well, hope you like the new beat, because it'll be the new beat for a little bit.
Next
Intro,
few
outro.
or so.
Mhm.
Next few or so.
Yeah. So, man, what's going on with you?
Not a whole lot, man.
Not a whole lot?
Finally chilling on a weekend.
I feel.
It's been a long time.
How's it feel to finally have weekends off?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. Yeah.
I remember when that happened to me, I was like, oh, it's literally all I've ever wanted. So yes, thank you. I feel like it just makes the work week so much more bearable knowing you got the weekend off. Instead of like a random day here, random day there.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just no days at all.
Yep.
From time to time.
Yep.
That shit sucks.
Or like they give you like Monday and Tuesday.
Not even, dude. They always, for me, they always split it. It's Monday and Thursday or some shit.
Yeah. It's like, what am I going? That's not. I don't feel rested. First of all, so why are you doing this to me? Second of all, you always get 2 days off in a row. Why do you always get 2 days off in a row?
You always get at least 2 days off in a row, if not 3.
Every trip you take, every trip you want to take, gets approved. You know, but let's not talk about that elephant in the room.
No. It'd be too much. Yeah.
But hey, man, got a scenario for you. All
Okay.
right. So, also about to begin by mi madre. Shout out mi madre.
What's going on?
So, lady asks for $1 to buy a scratch-off ticket. Friend gives other friend $1 to buy the scratch-off ticket. Friend wins about $500 on the scratch-off ticket. Friend was like, well, I feel like I'm entitled to some of that money. So the question of that scenario is, if you loan money to somebody and they win big on the scratch-off, do you feel entitled to the money?
How much did the ticket cost?
$1.
It was $1 and they gave you $1 for that ticket?
Yep.
So you get a little something.
A little something?
A little something.
Nah, see, I just want my $1 back. Because one, I wasn't going to buy the ticket anyway. So it's like, I wasn't finna get money no matter what.
No, yeah. I would take it if it were given, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be like, yo, what the fuck? Where's my shit?
Yeah.
Like, right here, bitch. Hand him a fucking 4 quarters.
It's like, what you gave me.
Yeah.
So, how about my face?
I'm gonna go fucking go shopping, dude. So I'm gonna need you to go somewhere and do something else.
What you gonna get with $500? Don't worry about what I'm gonna get with $499. Excuse me.
My bad.
Just don't worry about it. I don't worry about you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said yes to my question, and here we are now.
Yep.
Do you have $1?
Yeah. Truth be told, I was more than likely gonna buy a Swisher with that $1.
Yeah,
Or
just $1.
maybe in Arizona. You know, one of the
Hey,
two.
maybe. You can afford those with $1 down here.
Yeah. Yep. Man. So regionally, have you ever actually seen in Arizona that costs more than $1?
Did you say recently?
Regionally.
Oh, regionally.
Like during your travels?
Wasn't necessarily looking for them.
Okay.
But probably not. I know I never have. It's always said, what, 99 cents?
Yeah. I've yet to actually see it either. But I feel like it's got to exist.
There's no, yeah, it's got to somewhere. Everyone's wondering why the fuck it says it on the can, but it costs more than that.
Yep. There's the yard work, man.
It's getting it.
Shout out to people who work in the hot weather. I don't know if I could do it.
Not all the time. Not all the time. I wouldn't mind a little switch up here and there, but all day, nah.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
Construction all day? Nah. Couldn't do it.
Might be able to, if you had the right equipment, could probably do the lawn mowing shit. You know, if you have like the big ass lawnmower that goes like 30 miles an hour.
Just the riding more? Yeah. Push more? Nah. Yeah, I mean,
No.
You gotta have the 24-pack bottles of water just for 1 yard. It's like,
You buy pallets of water from Sam's,
Yep.
keep on your trailer.
And that's just the lawnmower part, because they probably gonna want it edged up. You gotta clean up the grass if you don't have the bag attachment for the lawnmower.
Weed eat that shit,
Yep.
rake that
Spray
shit,
it down. Yeah.
fucking put the grass food down, all that shit.
The
you know?
grass food? You mean the seed, the sod? I guess.
No, not sod. There's like fertilizer, you know, like kind of like that.
Okay. I got you. Speaking of yard shit, have you ever been good at gardening? Would you ever take it up?
I would take it up, yeah. Never really like given it a shot, but definitely interested in that shit. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I feel
You can grow some shit. If you can grow some shit, hell yeah. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I've never been good at it. Granted, the only like gardening experience I've had is like the class assignments where it's like, here, we're gonna give you some seeds, put it in a cup, see what you can make grow in like a week's time.
Wasn't it? Didn't every so often they do that with lima beans or something like that?
Yeah,
Or-
I was just about to say, I think it was lima bean seeds.
yeah.
Yep,
Those always turned into something at least.
yep. I never got anything. I was always mad at all the other kids who would get something, especially the kids who would get like the tall shit. It's like, what?
Yeah, they have a whole. They could start a whole nother plant
Yep,
off of
it's
what
like-
they've grown already.
What do you know? What are you not sharing with the class, first of all? It's like, did you give this to somebody who knows about plants? Because I don't think you did this. Everybody else's is pretty pitiful. Mine is non-existent. And here you are, Jack and the Beanstalking up the class.
Did you ever have to do that thing where they give you like you see on TV sometimes where they give you like an egg and you have to take care of that shit or whatever?
Nah, never the egg.
Yeah.
I did go to a school one time where they actually had like the crying babies. Like the babies that they cried, they had to be changed. They had the recorder in them. So like, if you couldn't take the batteries out, because they would know, you opened up the bag and took the batteries out and just put them back in after like however long the assignment was. That was trippy.
Damn.
That's the most extreme thing
Sounds-
I've ever seen. I had a home economics class in like 7th grade. I missed that. That's where I learned how to sew.
Sewing.
Yeah. Like, not like sewing machine sewing, just like kind of minor like stitches and stuff. Like I can repair holes in shirts, things like that.
Hell yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
cool to have like a good machine and know how to make pants.
Yeah,
and shit
right.
like that. That'd be cool as fuck.
Right? Knit a scarf, crochet a sweater. Mine used to do that a lot. Yep.
Used to do those things
Blankets.
with the hooks.
Yep. Knit
Yeah.
1, curl 2, all that.
Had like the different like colors on the picture you're supposed to make and shit. Fucking hook that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Those are fun as fuck.
Heck yeah. That'd be another thing I'd low key want to get into.
Something like that.
Yeah, just knowing how to.
If you could just do it from scratch, from like what you're thinking,
Just
instead of
like-
having like the outline.
Yep, give me like 3 colors of balls of yarn, and I'm gonna make you a sweater, a blanket, and a beanie. What? Don't question my methods, boy. I'm gonna just do it. Okay. I actually do have a hand knit beanie. It's nice. It's one of my favorite beanies.
Yeah. What is it made out of?
Just yarn, I guess.
Regular yarn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like cotton yarn. It's warm.
It is.
Maybe it's some type of material, but it's like blue, purple.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
My 2 favorite colors.
Beanies are either too tight or too loose.
Yeah. No,
My
this one
opinion.
fits just right.
Yeah. From my experience, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you do get the beanie that fits just right, it's never long enough. It never like goes all the way down the ears.
Yeah, the ones that do go all the way down are usually too tight, and the ones that would stop where they're supposed to are way too fucking loose for me.
Or like you get the ones that have like the little like flap up top, the little looseness.
Yeah.
That you can pat down.
Yeah, either that or you have to pull it even harder. Fucking.
Yep. And then it's just like a big like roll up on the beanie. It's like the logo is not where it's supposed to be, like displayed at, because there's so much like under beanie to compensate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking either that or it starts itching like hell because there's so much shit. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had beanie itch. Granted, I've always usually had short hair, so.
Yeah.
Beanie sweat though is real. I hate when you pull it up and it gets cold and then you pull the beanie back down. But since that water, quote unquote, got cold, it's like it's not getting
That
any
quick.
warmer under here right now.
Damn.
Yep. And then I never owned a scarf. I don't think I've ever owned a scarf.
I don't think I've ever owned one, but worn one before, right? It's pretty comfortable. They do tend to work.
I can't recall ever wearing a scarf. I don't think I've ever worn a turtleneck either. I kind of had like a utility shirt that had like this zipper that went up, but I don't know if you would classify that as a turtleneck. But that was really warm. So yeah, I understand why like people can just wear a scarf and no hat, because like it's really good at keeping in like the under warmth. It's like and then couple that with a beard and it's like extra warm. But I'm bald, so that's where the beanie comes in.
Yeah, for sure.
Always gotta have your gloves.
Where's this at?
Where it's cold.
Yeah.
Yep. And now, on the glove stance, do you like individual gloves or like the kind that like
Or mitts.
yeah, the kind that bunch your fingers together?
I'd much rather have, if I'd rather have a finger glove.
Mm-hmm.
But if I am gonna have it split, I want it to be a particular way. I guess I'd want it to be at least where I could do all of these functions. One split here,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much like a normal oven mitt almost, but well, a little bit more, one or two more slots than an oven mitt if it has to be anything grouped together.
I feel. Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going straight finger gloves all the time.
Yeah, I got individuality. You gotta have it.
Yeah.
Now, fingerless gloves or like fingertipless gloves.
Yeah. What about them?
Would you wear those or prefer finger all the way around? Like I like fingertipless gloves for like the style, but like I don't think I'd ever actually wear them if it's cold outside.
Yeah, they're definitely counterproductive if it's cold. Yeah, but if I don't know, like fingertipless gloves only specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be cool for like going to the range or something.
Mm-hmm. Fighting for sure, like boxing and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they make gloves that do that anyway. I was just about to say.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. But generally, I would prefer not to wear gloves if I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I feel. No, speaking of gloves for fighting, what martial art would you learn? If you could learn any.
I think it's I think it's jujitsu.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I think so. Either that or what's the other one? Muay Thai.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those two.
Hell yeah.
Probably. Just the ones that you can just throw somebody around and fucking, like. Yeah, it seems effortless once you get to that point. It's like it's really hard to get you.
Yeah, got to study like 8-10 years every day.
Yep. Yeah. You have to be about that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do Silat. I don't know if you've ever seen The Raid, but that's the fighting style the main character uses in that. Muay Thai would be really dope. Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taekwondo's chill.
Yeah.
Took that forever ago.
Did you?
As a kid and stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I was like it was a long time ago. Like maybe I was 10 or 11. I got to black belt on that shit. Still have that thing hanging up in the closet.
Nice.
Yeah. It doesn't fit anymore. That's all good though.
Yep. Does that transfer over? Do you have to renew black belts after so long?
Do you have to renew it?
Yeah.
Or like prove your consistent proficiency with it?
Yeah. Like if you're no longer the black, do they demote you after so long of not practicing?
I'm not sure. It's definitely worth looking into.
Yeah. The more you know. Because that would be like...
Be sensible.
Yeah. It's like, well...
It's like, yeah, I'm a black belt, motherfucker.
Had the skills
from 15 years ago.
It's like, now you can't even throw a regular push kick.
Yeah, come on,
Sorry,
man.
guy.
Come
back
on.
down to white. You got to start at the beginning.
Going back to the padded nunchucks. Give us the solid wood with the chains.
It's like, yep, all your accolades. Yeah. That'd be the equivalent of being dishonorably discharged, or I guess
Damn, dishonorably discharged?
no, maybe not that extreme. Well, like some type of like dischargement with a punishment, but not like dishonorable. It's like, oh man, come on now, you knew better.
Come on.
You gotta go now.
Just get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. What about just straight? What would be your MMA kind of preference? Like, what would you go first and second? I think boxing would be pretty good to be good at too. Cool to be good at.
Boxing, yeah, I feel that. Regular boxing, I always got to know how to throw them hands.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably boxing and taekwondo. Just get the hands and feet.
Yeah.
Maybe like Muay Thai as the that like third hidden gem.
Yeah, just throw that in there from time to
Yeah,
time when the opportunity arises.
Oh, we close quarter and elbows and knees.
Yeah, that's all that is. Takedowns and shit.
Mm-hmm. If wrestling was air quotes real, probably learn how to do that.
Oh, real wrestling?
Yeah, like where you
It's
actually
hard.
like, yeah. Well, I guess jiu-jitsu is probably the closest thing to that.
To what?
Wrestling. There's a lot of floor work, a lot of holds
Yeah.
and grappling.
Yeah. Wrestling is pretty intense.
Mm. Especially luchador wrestling or luchador
or wrestling, as they say.
or wrestling. But you know what luchadors are, right?
Go ahead, let me know.
They're the really decorated Mexican wrestlers that have like the
masks and stuff.
pullover masks. Like
Yeah.
really,
okay.
really, they do all the flips and stuff.
You're talking about like WWE type shit.
I guess, but Mexican.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They heavily inspired WWE, WWF, all that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like Nacho Libre. Yep.
Would you ever do that kind of wrestling? Would you do fucking show wrestling like that?
I don't know. Probably not. Knowing my luck, I'd get on the top rope. I'd jump wrong. I'd end up backwards on the judge's table. It's like, how did you
Bust through that shit.
Just don't ask questions, man. I told you I didn't want to do this. But now look at me, looking foolish.
Yep. Come on now. It was all your fault. It's all your fault that I look this way. I don't think I would want to either. Personally, it's too much of a act.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
For longevity's sake, I suppose. Nowadays, I don't know much about it though. Anyway, hey, anyone that likes that shit out there,
You know, to each his own. You do
I'm
you.
just talking some shit. You know, I don't really know it, but
Yeah. Man, what other hobbies did you really want to get into? Like, if you had time to get into any and all hobbies, what would you do?
right now,
Yeah.
playing basketball more,
That part.
learning piano, be sick. You know, if I could just get where I'd want to be on one, I'd be good to go. I'd be satisfied. Yeah, learning piano, basketball for sure. Which we need to hit the rec center sometime.
Absolutely. Need to work on my shots and my dribbles. It's been forever since I played basketball.
We'll play some horse, but around the world, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'd like to swim more, also.
I feel swimming is fun.
Yeah,
Swimming is legit. It's hard.
can be. Yeah. If you're trying to swim like that.
Yeah. Like if you're swimming for like fitness purposes, like you're really pushing yourself in the pool. You know, swimming is no joke.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Well, it's a full body.
Definitely.
Yep. On top, underwater.
I always like swimming underwater as low as I can for as long as I can.
Yep.
That's always really cool when you're just gliding.
Really good for lung capacity.
Yeah, it's nice too.
Yeah, I probably have shitty lung capacity now. My lung capacity used to be really good
Yeah.
as a kid because I swam a lot as a kid.
Hey,
Yep.
did you ever use one of those things? It's like a measurement that they use. Like, I know in band we had them, where the more you inhale, it measures your lung capacity based on the inhalation you do on it.
No.
That was pretty cool too.
That sounds cool.
It was pretty easy to get it to the top, but maybe it was just for me. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's not the ultimate.
I feel like playing an instrument for band really does help lung capacity too.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been doing it for a couple years and they're like, all right, take this test. It's like, oh.
It's like, pay again.
It's like, unless you're on the drum line, it's like I don't. It's all wrist and hands here.
Yeah, they need to be doing like shoulder measurements.
Yep.
Fucking.
It's like, how many times can you roll the drum a second? A minute.
Like, oh, okay. They sonically analyze the number of clicks that the fucking stick hit on it. Like, oh, 893. Good shit.
Because a drum roll is just a double bounce stick.
Standard is 99. I mean, whatever the fuck.
175 rolls in 60 seconds.
Oh, 900. My bad. I said, yeah, some shit like that.
That'd be legit. I don't know if band would ever get that intense. It's like you get kicked out based off of actual performance like that. It's like if you can't sustain a note for 60 seconds, you're no longer in. Just
at any dynamic.
It's like, what? I play the tuba, bro.
We need a full blast, highest note you can possibly play for 60 seconds straight, or you're out of here.
No.
And we do measure decibels via our microphone systems.
It's like you better not go flat or sharp at any point during that 60 seconds. Straight hold it.
Straight.
Breathalyze, analyze. Well, that would actually suck for tubas because all they do is they don't actually blow. They like kind of hoarse purr their lips, the kind of thing. So yeah, imagine just doing that for a solid minute straight.
No breaths.
No breaths. Tragic.
That sounds very tough.
But,
shout out to anyone that can do that.
Right?
You know.
There was a dude who has the world record. I don't know if he still has it, but like he had a world record for like the longest sustained like note. It was like 40 minutes. He just held like a G note.
Singing?
No, playing.
Oh, he did the circular breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the oboe. It was an oboe. It was a woodwind of some kind. It was like an oboe or a clarinet. It was the skinny one.
He was just playing the same note for 40 minutes. It's pretty cool.
That's legit.
That's a long ass time. Why not just make it an hour though?
You know what? He'll get him next time. Somebody will break that record and he'll be like, well, damn, it's time to come out of retirement, fool.
40 minutes, 1 second. He's like, damn, I gotta do this again.
40 minutes in 0.5. It's like he beat me by 0.3 of a millisecond.
It's like, yep. Time to just stay here, Guinness.
Yep.
I'll be right back with my
No matter
oboe.
if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
That's right.
Shout out Dominic Toretto. Because there's nothing more important than family.
Yep.
These Fast and Furious memes are out of control and it's hilarious.
I saw him. I was just like, maybe I just don't get it. You got to see the movie that's from or something to get it.
Have you not seen like the whole franchise?
No.
Well then, yeah. It's not. Family's like the underlying theme, but like, and in the earlier movies, but like at some point it just becomes like everything is about family. Like not to like as extreme as the memes are making it out, but to a point where it's like, okay, we understand.
What do you mean about family? Like,
they're not all blood related, but
Right.
they all have like the familial ties because like they've been through so much stuff. They have each other's back. They're a gang. They're a crew.
See, that's the backstory I don't know too much about. I just know that it went from like, pretty cool, intense racing shit to like middle of the highway Gatling gun fucking backflips off semi trucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not wrong at all.
Drifting every turn.
Yep.
And bombs and shit. That's funny, but
I've seen 8 out of the 9 of them. I think my favorite ones are 5 and 6. Yep.
Is that on anything? No, I guess we can check at some point.
I actually don't know if they're on anything streaming wise. That's quite a tragedy.
Yes.
Because that would be a solid like weekend. Just like, yeah. But then again, the box sets of them are pretty inexpensive. You get like
a DVD or something.
Yeah, it's like 8 movies for $80.
Oh, that's not bad.
Nah.
Is the new one, is the 9th one out or something, or is
it just came out in theaters? So,
okay.
They'll add that to the box set, and then however many more they make, they'll just keep adding on to the box set.
Yep. How many do you think they're gonna stop at?
I hope 10. I personally think they should have stopped at 7, the way 7 ended.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
No spoilers, but it was a very nice ending.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could have left it at that.
Yeah. It had been literally perfect. It's like where you think the show is like the show got like the perfect ending, but you realize that was just the mid-season finale, and it's like, oh, there's 8 more episodes left. How? Like, what do we? Oh,
Why?
it's just kind of wrapping up stuff that was
Loose
irrelevant
ends.
now. Loose ends nobody really cared about, but I guess we gotta finish them. Yeah.
They're collecting all of the data on all of the surveys that they take across all of their platforms, and
Yep.
realizing each thing that, well, 27% wish that we had tied this up. Well, 33% wish we had done. So they just do a little bit of, as much as that of all those things.
Yep.
Eventually they'll end it.
Yep. AKA, fan service.
Nah.
They can't all be a Breaking Bad. Breaking
No.
Bad had that was a great ending. That was a great series,
Yeah.
TV series.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing, but the whole thing's worth watching, assumably.
Yeah, it's only 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into Game of Thrones?
I've only saw the first season.
Yeah.
I want to get into it, but it's just one of those things. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
What's funny is I have HBO Max, so I should just watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never fucking have. I mean, maybe like an episode or two, but not recollectably.
Yeah. I mean, season 1 was good. I didn't dislike anything I saw. So, yeah. Maybe it's time.
Hey,
But,
marathon.
yeah. But taking it back to the hobbies, I never actually answered the question that I posed. I'd want to, like you do, get into instruments, like all the instruments that I can play right now. I would love to just know how to be a master of.
Yeah.
Martial arts. I want to get back into drawing. That'd be cool.
Yeah, drawing.
Yeah.
Especially if you could be good at drawing.
Yeah.
It's tough to me.
Yeah. There was a point where I could just look at something and just freehand draw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadowing, all that shit.
Yeah. No matter what it was.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like I could get into horseback riding, cause why not?
Yeah, I used to do that back in the day.
Really,
It's
you
fun.
rode horses?
Yeah, at TLC they used to have horses
Okay.
back in the day. We had
Oh,
to like
yeah.
help take care of them and all that shit, but which was fun too. But yeah, they had I think it was 4 horses. They had the little track way in the back. There was one of them. I just remember a story. There was one. It was I don't remember what its actual name was, because you had like Chopper, Star, Desi, and then Sugar. Those were the 4. But then before then, it was the nickname was Hershey Squirts. Because every so often that there were like on the other there's the track, right? There's the stables all the way in the back of like the huge outside area. They had like basketball court, dodgeball court, and they had like fucking like 3 different color areas, and then the horses. And then over there was like the pool and shit. But there was a fence right where the track was, and then on the other side of that was like apartments. So every so often that horse would take care of business in that manner, and it would go like over or through the fence or like like on people's shit. And it's funny, dude. So
Wow.
that's where the term Hershey Squirts came from what
That's
I
just
had
poor city planning at that part.
what I had
Like, was the
recollected.
ranch there before the apartment? I imagine so. The ranch was
Yeah.
there before the apartments.
Yeah, probably. It's just some stables and nothing like gigantic, but enough for space, I guess. Yeah, it was fun though. It's fun. But I've never, maybe once or twice I've actually since then done like some shit like that. It's usually the ones where they do like the guided tours through the woods on a horse going really slow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. But I like it whenever they get fucking picking up and going. It's pretty cool.
Yep, I've never actually got up on a horse either. It was just in the pen, right in the circle. Yeah, you're riding a horse, kid. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
Yep.
They had that. It's like camels too, getting up on camels.
Yeah, I've ridden a camel that's in that same manner. Actually, it was at a circus, but yeah, just around the circle.
You've been
You're
on
riding a
elephants?
camel, kid.
You ever
Never
do that
ridden an
too?
elephant.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like that'd be dope. I also feel like an elephant would be hard to straddle.
Yeah.
How do they sit you on an elephant?
Probably just depending. Probably just sitting down, but your legs like in front of you as comfortably as they can be.
Okay.
Without trying to do the full splits on an elephant's back.
Yeah. Because I imagine crisscross applesauce is out of the question.
Well, might not be, because usually they have the little handrail surrounding the area you'd be sitting on it, right? And you could just hang on to that.
True, I didn't actually think of that. It's not like, yeah, they're having you bareback an elephant.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be hard.
Yeah, man. The
Or like
reins on that would be
the
probably a
reins.
bitch to control too.
Yeah. It's like trying to tame a horse, dude. Like, like wild horses are intense, dude.
Hmm.
They can be.
I've never actually broken a horse.
Me either. That would be hard, I think. You
Yeah.
gotta catch it, and it's
Yep.
fucking big as hell, heavy as shit,
Yep. 2,000 pounds. Just.
fast as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna kick the shit out of you.
Yep. Don't get.
It wants to.
Yep. Don't get behind a horse, bruh.
No. So, and then you gotta do all that shit. No,
Yep.
that'd be hard, dude.
Because I imagine too, you can't just throw a saddle on it. You got to get it.
No, because
Yeah.
it's just gonna buck you off.
Yep.
Straight up.
You got to bareback it, and then you got to train it to be like, hey, you're mine now. So when I start tying a saddle and reins and all that, don't freak out.
Yeah.
Also, when I fire my gun, don't freak out.
When I start beating the shit out of you, don't worry about it.
Taking it back to the old West times apparently, because this is when that would be the most prominent.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, so listen, you're gonna get shot at pretty much on a daily basis, because I have a temper. I'm also an outlaw, and you're my new steed.
Yes.
Welcome to the gang.
Yes. Hello. Just real quick, just let it know.
Yep.
It's like that guy with the dogs, like the Caesar guy, Caesar Milan or something like that.
Mm.
He's like the dog whisperer type shit. Like you give him
Oh,
any
the
dog.
dog, the guy who can train any type of dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Yes, South Park has a funny episode like that too,
Mhm.
where I'm not sure. I think oh no, it was Cartman who was like always in a really fucking bad mood,
Mhm.
and then his mom hired him to train Cartman to stop doing some fuck shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was funny as shit.
Man. Well, you think a human trainer would be like a good business?
Being
Like-
a human trainer.
Yeah.
In
I
what
guess-
sense?
I guess the development years of a toddler is like, hey, look, the parents are too busy, so you got to potty train it. You're going to teach it you're going to give it the essential life skills. You're going to potty train it. You're going to teach it how to walk. You're going to teach it how to tie shoes. You're going to teach it how to feed itself, how to brush its teeth, how to clean itself.
So you're gonna raise it,
Pretty much.
basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could be a babysitter. You know, I wouldn't want to be.
No, just have a kid at that point. Also,
Yeah.
why did you have a kid if you're just going to hire somebody to do all this stuff?
You're gonna miss its first words. You're gonna
Yep.
miss its first.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
like,
know.
it was just too much. Sorry.
Especially you have like more than two
Yeah.
that you gotta watch at a time.
Yep. You have twins.
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be down to have twins.
Yeah. So, do babysitters ask for double the rate if there's twins?
Or just more than one kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be double.
Hmm.
Maybe 1.5.
Yeah. Some kind of additional incentive.
Yeah, like so you have what is it, 3 hours maybe, whatever
Mhm.
the service it'd be like. Yeah, so you got one kid for 3 hours for $80 or
120.
something, and then two kids for an hour or 3 hours is
160, 180.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
150. We give you the 2-for-1
Mhm.
discount.
Other things to think about. Businesses.
Yeah, man, there's so many of them.
Yeah. The ins and outs of other businesses. Man. What would your ideal business be?
Ideal business. Like just as far as something I would sell or something, or like a service,
I guess
or
the CEO of whatever.
the CEO of whatever.
Mhm.
I'd have to probably do a little bit more thinking about that.
Yeah.
If it was going to be a what would I do forever starting right now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I might do the probably would shit. I'd chill, make beats, and
I feel it. Yeah, no, I feel like I definitely go like down the entertainment route. Just any entertainment, film, music, TV, theater. You know, whatever.
all
You
that
need
shit.
it, I got it. If
Yeah.
I ain't got it, I can get it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time. Anything entertainment, yeah. Of course, anyone would like to make a lot of money doing whatever
Yeah.
it is. But if you money had nothing to do with it, anything, would you still do the same stuff? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love music and entertainment in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I probably wouldn't do like anything food related long term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
Well,
would be.
maybe if I'm like a gourmet chef, I could see that. But nothing like fast food or just high end restaurant, but still like a line cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
Me either. Honestly, at this point.
Office work, probably, depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
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 As long as it's during the day, I probably wouldn't take another night job.
Yeah. Sick of the lifestyle or what?
Not like sick of the like lifestyle, but I'm just always tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But
really the only drawback.
yeah.
Everything else is pretty much a bonus, you know. No management around during the overnight shift, so you're pretty much the boss. Traffic is a lot lighter because everybody's either asleep or going to work as you're coming home from work.
Mm-hmm.
Especially during the summertime when there's no school traffic. Never realized how much school traffic played an impact in the mornings or like that 1 to 3 p.m. window, depending on who's
Yeah.
getting out of school.
Yeah. Where you're at in town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's always like it seems like racetrack usually gets going right around 7.
Yep.
Or at
Racetrack
least
at 7 and then again at like 2.
2. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
2.
Really 6:30. Let's be real, because like at 6:30 it's always backed up.
Yeah. Whenever I used to work at the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
fucking I would always be going there except for on Fridays
Mm-hmm.
at 4 a.m. So it's like you're saying, I'm going to work while you're fucking basically about to get off and shit early as shit.
Yeah.
Fucking but on Fridays I had to go in later.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always get caught in fucking racetrack, school zone shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, damn it.
It's like not only is it 20 miles an hour, it's backed up to the Tom Thumb.
Everyone's trying to fucking turn
Yeah.
in.
And then it's gonna stay backed up because there's a middle school right across the street
Mm-hmm.
on the left hand side. So yeah, nah. That's easily at least 20-30 minutes of, all right, just keep
Well,
chugging along slowly but surely.
time to put my car in park and
Yep.
turn it off.
It was always crazy because I used to walk to school and like it was just like seeing the amount of people that would just be backed up, and it's like,
Like,
Yep.
oh, that sucks.
Is this why everybody's always late to first period?
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just get on the fucking bus. You know?
Yep. No, I lived too close to school to take the bus. I did miss riding the bus though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty chill. Especially when you had like just at the end of the day slapping some jams in your headphones or whatever
Yeah.
chilling.
Did you ever have a substitute bus driver?
Maybe once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time it was the same exact person, you know.
Mhm.
Still see that number running around town. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Wonder if it's the same person. That'd be interesting.
That would be. It's like, wow, you're still on the same bus route? Yeah. 15 years, man.
Just loving it.
Kudos.
That seems chill.
Mhm.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
part time in the afternoons, drive buses home.
Yeah.
Drive people home in buses. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, the reason I asked is because whenever there was a substitute bus route for us when I lived in Ohio, they never knew the bus route. So it was up to the kids to navigate the bus. And like half the kids on the bus had no idea where the actual fuck the bus went. So everybody ended up lost. Everybody ended up late. Everybody was like, no, you don't go this way, you go that way. And like, I was one of the few who paid attention. And I was also one of the few who was on the bus the longest. I wasn't like the first pickup, but I was like pretty early on, like pickup number like 6 or 7, and from there I could just get us to school, and then on the way back I could get us back home until my bus stop, and it's like, well, good luck with the
Yeah,
rest of
see
this.
ya.
I did 95% of the job.
You're welcome.
Finish it.
Should've
Whatever
been
happens
drawing
after
a
here
map.
is out of my hands.
This is where drawing your map begins.
Yeah, no, it was just, it really like put into perspective to actually pay attention to like shit, like your surroundings, where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. especially because it was the same thing every day. I was like, how does nobody know
Do you know it
which
wasn't?
way to go?
You know what is annoying though when you do have a separate bus driver, or like just one day you wake up and it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever they leave the school to go home,
Mm-hmm.
they go backwards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it used to always be like we were this first or not first, but maybe like second
Mm-hmm.
or third stop on the way home, because they would just go down Hollywood, go all the way to the neighborhood, whatever. We were basically right there. And then other times they would go over to like Northgate and shit first, and do that
Uh,
whole bitch, and then go, and then turn into that forever.
it's
You know,
like,
it's
why, bro?
damn.
It's like 4 times you go the other way. Why you mixing it up today?
Yeah, for the past 3.5 years you've been doing it like this, and now you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to know why.
Yep.
Have a conversation.
Yeah. Have you ever missed the bus?
Have I ever missed the bus? No, I don't think I have. I don't think so. I remember, yeah, I remember walking to school sometimes. That was always fun.
Yeah.
I would just leave like a little like extra early because
Yeah.
live by the mall and stuff. So me and my friend Mike would just walk. Some days it's pretty
Yeah.
chill.
Well, when I hit middle school, I pretty much always lived close enough to school to walk, so that was the end of the bus riding for me.
Yeah,
So I got like the first half of school riding the bus, the last half of school walking and shit, and then driving with friends and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was real nice when we started driving.
Yeah. I didn't
Real
actually get my
fucking
license
nice.
in high school. I didn't get my license till I was 19.
Really.
Yeah. But I always knew how to drive, so,
Yeah,
friends
Yeah.
would let me, drive the whip.
that's what's
all
up.
that. Yep.
That's what's up. I got a. You know, did you have to get your permit for a year or two, even though you were 19?
No, I just went and got
No?
my license.
That's chill. That's chill.
Mm-hmm.
You had to do the permit shit because I got mine when I was 15.
Yeah.
The license on my 16th birthday.
Yeah. By the time I finally got into driver's ed, because I was trying to get into driver's ed to get my license, it was my senior year, the last semester of senior year, and I was like, no, it's too late. I don't care. I'll get it when I get it.
Yeah.
So I might as well wait till I'm 18, because I can just go and get my license.
Yeah.
And I turned 18 when I graduated, so
Mm.
literally it was like, well, if I just
Well.
wait this out, I don't have to wait a fucking year, because y'all just couldn't get me in my freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah. Come on. Just couldn't. Just couldn't. You know, one more person just couldn't do
I was like, really, the class filled up that fast?
it. Really.
That fast?
There's that many people trying to do this.
So every other class, though, that's fine.
You know. Yeah. Of course.
But this class, which only allows, well, actually, no, I guess, they don't just allow 2 grades because, I got in my senior year.
Yeah.
But it seems like you can only apply, like, they really push it on you your freshman and sophomore year. Because they didn't really make it a thing, like, junior or senior year. I just happened to get it. They were like, yeah, we'll put your name down. We'll see what happens. And then I got it. I was like, really? Come on.
I can't remember. I know that I took driver's ed in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Mm.
like maybe mid-June or something, and
Okay.
then till like through July. And in driver's ed, I had already been driving with my permit for a year,
Mm-hmm.
with my parents and shit like that, and I already knew how to park and all that other shit.
Yep.
And she was like, no, the driver's ed guy was like asking me to help teach tell other kids how to back in. Like, yeah, you go like this, go like this. I was like, when I got in the car, when he was like, okay, now do the little driving test thing, I was like, do I really need to be 10 and 2 right now, or can I just drive like I do? And he was like, well, I mean, technically you're supposed to, but, you're probably all right, so, yeah.
It's like, look, if you already have a driving technique, I'm not going to dock you because clearly you know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully, I've still never had to parallel park in my life, other than that, though, yet.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
I've had to apply it a couple of times. It's a good skill to have, and it's also
is.
another skill that shockingly a lot of people don't have.
And it's not even that hard, honestly.
Mm-mm.
It's like backing into a parking spot. A lot of people
Yeah.
choose not to do that for some reason.
I always combat park when I can.
Yeah.
Just because I heard from an old dude forever ago, you always hear about the interstate accidents where somebody dies, there was a fire, blah, 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 blah. But 8 times out of 10, you always get into an accident into a parking lot because you were backing out and you didn't see the car coming. So that's why you back in. So when you pull out, you have a
See
better
what's
view of
going
what's
on.
coming. And I
And
was like, wow.
And it's easier to back into a park. Like I feel like if you're backing in, you can get more angles. You can work it a little bit better. You can be more
Yeah.
accurate. Because otherwise, you're like, oh shit, should I turn all the way yet? Like, oh
Yeah.
fuck.
It's like, it's the different angle of attack, because backing in, it's like at the,
yeah, you can really gauge that
yeah,
as opposed to hopefully whip
yeah,
it
as
in.
opposed to hopefully swinging that back end. You are the back end swinging. I'm in control of the arc as opposed
Yeah.
to guiding the arc.
Yeah, it's like semi trucks, dude. Like that, I feel like that would be fucking cool to know how to back in a fucking huge ass trailer like that. Would be
Right?
sick. I'd like to do that just to do it once or twice. Like maybe not even have to do it like that, but just to see what it's like, dude. I want to
Yeah,
try that shit.
I'd drive a semi just to see. I couldn't do it professionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I've come to realize I don't like other people on the road. Other people suck at driving.
They do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that can't drive.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
The thing that really pisses me off is the people who don't go the speed limit in the fast lane. It's like, why are you here?
going like 15 under.
Yeah.
Dude, I was stuck behind somebody that took the speed limit and like the suggested turning speeds too literally when I was coming home from Georgia. I was just like, damn. I was stuck behind him for like an hour because every time I was trying to hit the dotted lines to try and pass them, they would either be like kind of swinging to the middle of the lane, maybe on accident or whatever, or it would be a really short pass area and I couldn't have gotten to it, you know what I'm saying, in time anyways. It's like, fuck.
That's that hurt.
Yeah.
That's like, good old, was it like back road country for that little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit of it was like highway speed backcountry, you know, like literally going 55. Normally I'd be going like probably 65,
Yeah.
because there's nothing back there. No one is back there except for us right now, apparently.
Yeah.
It should have just been me, but
It's like, where did you come from, bro?
yeah,
Where are you going? Because I'm going home.
no shit.
It's like, where's the nearest store? Is that where you're going?
So go on and get
Yeah.
out of my way.
I've always wondered that though, like the bumfuck actual nowheres, like what is the actual closest thing other than the Dollar General?
Dude, Dollar General is exactly what the only thing that's next up is every time. That's something that I was noticing too with T. I was like, hey, look, another Dollar General. There's like fucking at least 7 of them on the way. It's like, damn.
Yeah. I guess Dollar General is backwood Walmart.
Yeah. I made another thing too. It was like, got to a certain neighborhood or a certain point, and there was a Family Dollar instead. I was like, well, it must be getting to the nice pages of town around here.
Nah. Family Dollar is usually ghetto associated.
Was it Family Dollar? It was like the one that it's like they have one in Shalimar, right? Is that Family Dollar? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's what it was. Just looks a little bit newer, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, visually, I don't know, but
Yeah. I guess Dollar General is your white ghetto, Family Dollar is your black ghetto. Dollar Tree is just they pop up wherever.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got a Dollar Tree, hey.
Yeah. There's like a couple of them around here.
Yeah, they got a couple of cool things in there.
Yeah. That was the first time I had like chocolate covered gummy bears from there.
Chocolate covered gummy bears. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty good.
Those were actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they still have those. Cuz I would go buy those again.
It's worth investigating.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, I might go get a basketball while I'm on that side of town. Just run by Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need, like I said, we need to fucking hit up the rec center or something. Maybe hit the park sometime too.
Hell yeah. Weather permitting.
Yeah. It's raining like almost every day for what, 3 weeks now?
3 weeks now. And it's the on again off again rain that sucks. Because it's the unpredictableness. It's like
Can we just get all the rain at one time?
yeah.
Just real quick, get it over with for a week.
Like I was just barely able to squeeze in yard work a couple of days ago. Because I was like, all right, it hasn't rained for 3 days, thank God. And then as soon as I finished my yard work, downpour. I was like, wow. Okay.
Time for this.
And it's ridiculous how fast like weeds grow. At least down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Very quickly.
Like weeds, vines, rose bushes and thorns and rose
Yeah.
petals. Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit. Gotta keep up with that shit,
Yeah. But then again, that's just nature. She can't be stopped.
It's true. It's gonna keep pushing. Keep rolling.
It's like, look, you have to keep trimming me down for a reason, okay? Don't get cocky out here.
Yeah, don't be starting putting some kind of chemicals down and kill this shit
Mm-hmm.
because something else is gonna grow
Yeah.
also, if not both.
Yeah. I also think the reason kind of mine grows so fast is uh, I don't really have like a bag to put anything in, and my quote unquote yard is really small, so I just take a weed whacker to everything. So it's pretty much just like the dead grass on top of the growing in grass, so it's just getting all the dead grass nutrients and shit.
Mm. Yeah, that's probably it's growing so much faster.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call I think that's how composting works. I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
because I have no idea. I've never composted anything before.
Yeah. Yeah, me either. Apparently it's good.
Yeah, it's very eco-friendly.
Yeah, good practice.
Mm-hmm.
What are you throwing there? Just
Uh, no idea.
yeah, just
Like I said,
little
I've
bit of
never
everything.
never even researched it.
Hmm.
That'd be cool.
You know,
That'd be cool to come back to next episode. So composting is.
come to find out.
Come to
It's
find
very good
out,
for
it's
gardening.
just shit in a box, and then you put that shit in your garden.
That's it.
That'd actually be hilarious if that's all composting was.
Just shitting in boxes and putting it on your garden.
Shitting in boxes, waiting, letting the shit like grow the mushrooms and shit, throwing it in the garden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. That'd be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, fuck that.
It's like, so you have a garden? That's how you garden? I'm actually good.
I'll stick with the
Yeah,
with the other shit.
yeah, yeah. That's like the equivalent to the people who like let their cats and dogs walk all over the countertops and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, at least while you're cooking. Like, I understand they're gonna get there, but while you're cooking, wipe it down, and don't let them in the kitchen. Like, keep that as clean as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got fucking cats like leaning from the microwave over the fucking food, smelling it while it's
Mhm.
cooking and shit. Yeah. It's like, dude,
Yep. Or like the dog that's tall enough to like get on the counter to like nibble at some stuff.
oh yeah, try to get a bite, but pull the whole fucking plate of
Yep.
fucking shit off. Yeah.
It's like, bruh. Or like the people that like hand feed their dogs while they're cooking.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, bruh. It's like, put the dog ingredients in a separate bowl, and when you're done, feed it. While your food is cooking, feed the dog.
Yes.
And then wash your hands before you take your food out of the oven.
that's it.
It's really not that hard.
That's all there is to it.
It's common sense, folks.
Sanitary
Mhm.
kitchens are a must
Mhm.
for sure.
It's just a shame a lot of people lack common sense nowadays.
True. It's slipping away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's all
A lot
good,
of
though.
skills are. Like, I don't think they teach cursive writing anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky to have been able to learn that.
Yeah.
I guess. Or even know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Cursive.
It's not even hard. It's hard to read if, like, the person writing has, like, shit handwriting to start with.
Yeah, if it's sloppy, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It makes me feel, like, kind of fancy when I'm writing in cursive. Just like, oh, no. You're talking in the accent as you're writing out your words.
Why?
It's like, dear diary, today was a day harder than usual. I won't get into too specifics here, just in case my little brat of a brother is around the corner, looking over my shoulder with the magnifying glass, seeing what I'm writing. I'm gonna
Yes.
pound him into oblivion later. But, long story short, the girl I liked didn't like me back. My friend said, shoot my shot. I shot the shot, and it was a brick. So now here I am. She laughed at me. The end.
That's what that would sound like if you're reading it. You would
Yeah.
have to, if you were looking at it written in cursive, that's what it would sound like in your head automatically.
Yep. The narration automatically just gets fancier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Now if you start writing in calligraphy, you know, hey, it's,
Yeah. Like you got graffiti letters. It's the pages shouting at you.
it's like fucking straight French. Like all of
Yep.
a sudden you're reading it in French, you don't even know it, but it
Mhm.
looks like that.
Or like you write in all capital letters. That's actually how I write all capital letters.
It takes forever,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
No, it's about the same. But like the capital letters aren't like always big. It's like the first one is capitalized like a capital letter, and the other capital letters are just lowercase letter sized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True.
Yeah. I also feel like it kind of makes things more legible.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
talking about cursive. Is like they should also kind of teach more people how to actually have a signature.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
opposed to like some squiggly lines. It's like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, it's like you could be anybody. Anybody could come up here and do this.
Yep.
You know why? Because this is a different signature every time you sign. Yeah, the first initial is unique, but that's not hard to forge.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
And then just.
It's like, sir, this is a treble clef. What? This is not a signature. So, is that supposed to be a G? Yeah. Okay.
It is. It's the first letter of my first name, so that's my signature. The treble clef. You just draw a fucking sheet, the beginning of a sheet music,
Yep.
fucking, with a G note. Yep, that's me, Gary. Yep.
Gary. Gary bass.
That's right.
I would always mine this would just be a treble clef and a bass clef.
Yeah.
GB.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, got you. It'd be cool if you could have like a symbolic signature, I guess, like symbol
Yeah.
shit, huh?
Like old school hieroglyphics still applied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Like, okay, well it's this guy. But then you'd have to make sure that no one could pick the same combination of things.
True. Well, I mean,
Maybe you'd have to assign a signature in that sense.
yeah. I was about to say because a lot of people have the same name, but signatures themselves are what are the differentiating factors between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, hieroglyphics are pretty much.
Pictures.
Yeah. It's like, well, yeah, that's all that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, if every hieroglyphic was hand drawn, that could be the difference.
It'd be pretty cool.
However, signatures would take forever if you had to draw each individual hieroglyphic that represented the letter of
Some people would be fucking sitting there.
Your name is like 7 syllables long with like
Yeah.
15 letters. Oh man, like Russians would have the Slavic names and all of that.
Dude.
The Indians, there was a dude, I'm probably giving way too much info away, but his last name was like Zindaru Kermani. I was like, could you imagine hieroglyphic in that?
How many fucking symbols would you have to know? Like another alphabet.
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Zindaru At what point do hieroglyphics become like just impossible to read because there's so it's like I'm gonna need you to say that.
You're just imagining the story that the pictures are telling.
Yeah.
Like trying to come up with something.
It's
Like,
like,
wow, this is.
I think I got the. Is that how that goes? No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to pronounce that.
You're gonna have to tell me the story that I'm looking at right now,
Yep.
so I can be more familiar with it next time.
Heck, man, I gave a stupid outlandish name one time that I actually had to spell on the spot. Backstory to that, it was a company trip when I worked for Kohl's. We went to another Kohl's to kind of like refine their truck process and kind of help organize the store. Anyway, that morning we stopped at Starbucks and I was like second to last in line and I was like, we're in Columbus, Georgia. We're never coming back here again, or I'm never coming back here anytime soon at least. What's the most outlandish shit I can say as a name when they ask me? And I came up with Taquarius.
Yeah.
And they were like, and she just looked at me like, first of all, that's not your real fucking name. Stop playing with me. But I kept a straight face the whole time. And when I didn't break, she was like, I'm gonna need you to spell that. And I was like, all right, Taquarius, Taquarius. And the person in front of me and behind me were just looking at me like, what the fuck did you just say? You did not just. It's like you just came up with a fake name and a fake spelling like that. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, why'd you do that? And I was like, because I'm never coming back here. And it was. Now I got a story to tell.
So that was that the name that they had you put on like your name tag?
No, that was what they put on the coffee cup when they wrote it up at the Starbucks. They came out. They had to say that too. They actually got it right. I was so shook. I was like, no, they said it right. I was like, so they can get to Aquarius, but they can't get Aaron spelled Erin.
They have to make sure like 4 times for that one.
It's like Erin.
Erine?
It's like dog, it's really not that hard. It's like Steven and Steven.
Yeah.
Like,
PH or is it V? You know.
hmm I always ask now. It's like,
Or is it STE with the line over it and then V? That could be Steve
Oh yeah.
with one E but with a line and then fucking V. It'd be
Or
cool to
like
spell Steve.
the Zoe with the umlaut, the ZOE.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wonder how many different ways you could write some shit like that.
Do you know what an umlaut is?
It's a symbol.
Yes.
It's either the two dots or the little U, right? One
Yeah,
of those two.
it's the two dots.
It's
the
two dots,
umlaut.
yeah.
Yep.
What's the one that's like the little?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the squiggly thing is either. The one that goes over the Spanish N that changes the enunciation and pronunciation of it.
Yeah.
I've heard it so many times, but I've always forgotten it.
It's like a NYA,
Yeah.
like nya kind of sound.
Something
or
like
whatever.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. But you know what? I'll never forget the name of aglet.
Aglet.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the little
Somebody's
plastic tip at the end of the shoelace.
Oh, that's an aglet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just really need new aglets.
Yep.
My laces are chill, but the aglets are coming loose.
It's a shame they don't. Well, granted, how would you apply an aglet homemade? Because I imagine those have to be factory pressed to the end of the shoelace.
Like even the metal ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not just putting on an aglet, bro.
You might be able to do the metal ones if you had like a tool or something.
Yeah. Well, probably just vice grips would be enough for those.
Yeah, forming it would be the hardest part, I
Yeah.
think. You have to have like different cuts for different,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Then you can start fucking machining. Might as well
Yeah.
just go ahead and make other shit too and sell it.
Mm-hmm. Also, does the lace stay as thick as it is? At least like gym shoelaces, because you know how some of them are really wide. Then at the aglet, they'll like get really skinny. Do they design those specifically for the aglet, or do they just compress all that fabric into the aglet?
I think they'd probably make each shoelace the entirety of the material
Mm-hmm.
uniform, and then I guess they probably would, because otherwise they'd have to have another process. Like you have the whole whatever sheet of fabric that a shoelace is, and then you goes through like the cutter or something, makes it into the strips. But then you'd have to have another thing that cut like just the ends off of each strip in a certain shape.
Yeah. For the whatever brand aglet it is.
Yeah.
You think aglets are brand specific?
Are there any like specifically trademarked aglets that
Yeah.
only certain people can fucking
Like
use?
Nikes have like the traditional like cylinder. Adidas are like the rounded top cylinder, like it looks like a cigar holder. Dress shoes are they're a hollow aglet with the little bit of string comes through the top of those. Damn. More things to consider.
Yeah, more shit to look at. Yeah, look into.
The devil's really in the details, as they say.
A lot of the time, yeah, more often than not.
Yeah. But hell yeah.
Is that another one?
That's another solid hour. An hour and some change again.
Slap that in the bag.
Slap it in the bag, slap it in the vault.
That's it.
Yeah. You know, once again, we want to thank you all for listening.
Tuning in, keeping it real, holding it down, all that stuff.
Real ones, you know.
You know,
If it's your first time, you know, you just heard a new beat.
welcome.
Welcome in.
Check out the first beat. You missed it 5 times. How could you do that?
You know, start from the beginning, then come here.
Yeah, you know.
You know, please.
Yeah, or don't.
Or don't.
Like we said, it's up to you.
It's up to you.
You can do what you want, man. You know,
And by start from the beginning, we also mean go listen to Storybook. That's our streaming everywhere.
it's out on everything.
Yum, yum.
Hell yeah.
Well, once again, from the Chill Time Podcast, I've been Terrell,
Just Derek, chilling,
talking.
holding it down.
Be easy.
Later.